Hello, I'm recording this on July 16th, and that means two things. It's better to light a flamethrower than to curse the darkness. And it is time for the Darkness News Update, brought to you by Evluma, makers of not just lamps, not just fixtures, not just poles, but everything you need to light your area responsibly at night. Take a look at their OmniMax, their Build Your Own, their OmniMax, their Area Max, and their Build Your Own Acorn to find what you need where you need it, because I bet Evluma.com has it for you. The link is in the description, but let's get into the news. The SoftLights Foundation, undeterred from previous setbacks, have petitioned the Environmental Protection Agency for LED regulations, citing consumer protection rules under United States Congress Title 21. They have asked the EPA to partner up with the FDA to regulate the amount and kinds of light emerging from lighting products, and we'll see how that goes. On the private sector side of things, Fitwel, a healthy building standard, has altered their lighting requirements. Version 3 of their whole building program includes moving lighting to pedestrian scale, reducing the amount of glare, and specifically reduces light trespass. Dark Sky International has partnered up with the Lighting Urban Community International, a global network of 70 member municipalities worldwide, to adopt the 5 principles of responsible outdoor light at night as part of their declaration on sustainability in lighting. The Design Lights Consortium has begun a survey of lighting bylaws. This is a new study from their Luna group, gauging knowledge and interest in exterior lighting regulations and requirements in the US. We have a new call to improve sleep quality in children's hospitals. This is from the Amsterdam Reproduction and Development Research Institute, surveying parents of children who have had to undergo hospital stays over a long period of time about sleep quality and the outcomes in there. Eindhoven University has proposed a new treatment for time lag related to daylight savings time. This would involve altering how bright you light your home at certain times, specifically early in the morning and late at night, as well as adjusting your overall schedule for those shoulder weeks on the way in and the way out of the time changes in spring and summer, to improve your overall sleep quality and improve your overall quality of life. The Light Pollution Theory Modeling and Measurement Conference happened in Altmunster, Austria this week. And among the things that happened, there were a bunch of great talks, a bunch of great presentations. I've only seen the fun Cliff Notes version on socials. I hope I get to watch the video somewhere down the line. But the actual city did do an extra lights out campaign to honor the event. They also announced that the next conference will happen in Baja, Mexico, in June of 2026. Øvre Pasvik National Park, this is in Norway, is Norway's first dark sky park. It is also the northernmost dark sky park, situated at the 69th parallel. It has no permanent outdoor light, it has no permanent electrical lighting. So the certification process was just them promising not to add any. Sometimes when I'm talking to people on the LDF group chats or on our conference calls, I joke about, trying to certify Point Nemo, which is this spot in the South Pacific that's 13,000 miles from land, or the bust of Stalin on Antarctica. It's not at the South Pole. It's at a point on Antarctica that's furthest from the shore. I want to get those certified by DSI. And this has ruined the joke for me, actually. This was the point I was trying to make. A spot with no lights that no one goes to is now a dark sky park. Otherwise, Warrumbungle National Park may be Australia's first urban night sky park. The MPs in New South Wales, as well as a number of municipal councillors, are voting on proceeding with a certification project there. We have a discussion of the Samuel de Champlain Bridge in Quebec. They were able to implement like RGB decorative lighting that you see on a lot of bridges, but all the partners involved, Tylin, Lumenpulse, Horton Lees, they were able to install 5,800 decorative lamps specifically tuned to offer colors but not distract birds, which is that's some work. I respect the work. Other bridges that I also appreciate are the Longthorpe Footbridge. This is over the A47, a highway in the UK outside Peterborough. They picked 1,800K LEDs for this pedestrian crossing. I should mention that when we're talking about solid state lighting, that CCT in the form of degrees Kelvin is a decorative term. I don't know the SPD of these lamps, but a lot of people will like the CCT regardless. In Great Neck, New York, an injunction on a LED streetlight program is moving forward with new documents being submitted by Judith Youngblood. She's using the court system to try and block the level of brightness as well as the level of light trespass from this proposed street lighting. The Board of Trustees in Great Neck has passed a bond to buy more LEDs than the initial plan. So I don't think this court case is going to go too well for the way we think it ought to. Guys, that's what I'm seeing in these two headlines. Phoenix, Arizona is offering business owners free CPTED advice that is crime prevention through environmental design. These are free guides about design interventions, which include any number of things, including lighting, including fencing, including shrubberies that reduce or prevent crime. And those are free, and I think they're cool. Brunswick County, North Carolina is swapping out their beachside lighting to benefit the turtles. The Ocean Isle Beach has flipped 20 lights for nesting season. These are over to amber LEDs. Ocracoke, North Carolina has launched a new education and advocacy program to help tourists understand why they need to respect local lighting bylaws during the summer vis-a-vis turtles and seabirds. In Traverse City, Michigan, a place we've already talked about once before, the school that has been sued for light trespass has not actually complied with the terms of the findings of the lawsuit. They did not reduce the lighting on their sports field. They have not secured shielding. They are trying to appeal this, but maybe it goes the other way, actually. In Virginia, the Department of Transportation is holding a public hearing on adding lighting to Afton Mountain. This is a stretch of highway near a national park. The Park Service claims that there won't be any impact to local wildlife, given the plans they've already put in place, which are pretty good by the usual standards we like to have around these parts, but the public will have their say. And in Pittsburgh, a man has invented a self-tinting windshield. Think of it as a big old transition lens that you can have on your car that will adjust the level of light it lets through, hopefully reducing glare or improving improving the driving experience otherwise. I again want to thank TED Magazine. I want to thank the Light and Darkness Foundation. And I want to thank Evluma for supporting this show. And I want to thank you for your time, for your attention, for leaving a review, for recommending this to a friend, for sharing it around, or otherwise just being cool. Be yourself, be cool. Don't forget to be awesome. Take care of yourself. I've been Scott Wachter. See ya.